Yeah, I mean, I like comedy, don't get me wrong, but it's not my dream. This is just a stepping stone. I'm just doing this until I can qualify for disability. I mean, that's the real American dream, isn't it? To be sitting at a bar at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday, drinking away your disability check and bitching about people on welfare. Doesn't get any more red, white, and blue than that. Yeah. But comedy's been a little tough for me, and I didn't know why until I did a show in Mishawaka, Indiana. And I walk in, and I tell the waitress, "Hi, I'm one of the comics." She said, "Really? Because you don't look funny." And I'm like, holy shit, she's right. I don't look funny. I don't have a face for comedy. I have a face for repossession, foreclosure, evicting widows and orphans. Right? Nobody sees me coming and says, "Oh, I bet he has some jokes. I bet he has a pocket full of chuckles." No. They go, "Oh shit, do I owe money?" For whatever reason, my whole life, I've just had this facial expression that looks chronically disappointed, right? I mean, I always look like I just watched my kid blow a ground ball and knock his Little League team out of the playoffs. It's like, whoa, easy kid. Hugs are for winners. You go home with your mom. I'm gonna try to find a CVS that does DNA tests. Really hoping the last 3 were a fluke. Some of you got a little sad on that joke. That's what the liquor's for. Drink up, all right? Yeah. So my last name is Hansen. That's Norwegian. Where are my Norwegians at? 3 of you. Yeah, that's fine. Are you really from Norway? You don't even know. You don't even know what you answer to. All right, yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you for that fake validation. I appreciate it. So the biggest misconception about Norway is that it's Sweden. That's not how it works. They gave them different names. That was for a reason. Norway is like Sweden, but we buy our furniture already assembled. Good. A few of you got that was an IKEA joke. I'm glad you're able to put that together. I actually like IKEA. Yeah, I do. It's my favorite store for buying presents for people I hate. Like, happy birthday, John. Here's your bookshelf in a box. Your Allen wrenches. And your directions that make no goddamn sense. Maybe you'll have it put together by your next birthday. And quit talking to my wife on Facebook. Yeah. So this is an interesting demographic, so I'm going to do this bit. I have a dire medical condition known as sleep apnea. Anybody else here have sleep apnea? Okay. I've looked around the room, and statistically, some of you are full of shit. So I watched the neck diameters and the hair. So, all right, I'll play along. Maybe you don't know what it is. Sleep apnea. Apnea is derived from the word apne, which of course we all know is Pig Latin for nap. Okay. Now that's a little known fact, because I made it up over there about 10 minutes ago. So what happens with the sleep apnea is when I go to sleep at night, my throat tries to kill me, and my brain lets it. My brain is like a New Yorker watching a mugging. It just doesn't want to get involved. Okay? When I was in the sleep lab, I stopped breathing 55 times an hour. My brain just said, "What do you want from me? I gotta sleep sometime too." You know? Yeah. So my doctor says the reason I have it is because I have a very long, soft palate. I said, "Really, doc? You should see it hard." My wife didn't marry me for my money. So since you all are so unfamiliar with this condition, I'll tell you how they treat it. We have a thing called a CPAP. I have a machine with a mask. I put the mask on. That machine sends a Category 4 hurricane wind down my throat. So I can do something that's supposed to happen automatically, you know? But I gotta have it. I can't breathe without it. Like, if I were to suddenly die in my sleep, there'd be 2 suspects, my wife and DTE. Either she pulled the plug or they threw the switch, but they both need to come in for questioning. And the CPAP works pretty well, you know. I sleep like a baby. Baby on life support. What a baby. One of the problems with it, though, is it leaves these really deep strap marks in your face. In the morning, it's super embarrassing. So I just tell people, hey, that's from a ball gag. I'm like, look, date night went a little off the rails. The wife's been reading Cosmo again. Yeah. The other problem with CPAP is it causes headaches. Ever since I got it, my wife says, not tonight, I have a headache. Ladies, you know what? I don't blame her, okay? I just think there's a certain percentage of women who can only be turned on by a man who breathes on his own. I just think that some of you feel more safe and protected when you're with a self-breather. I'll explain it this way. No mother in history has ever explained or told her son about the night he was conceived and said, well, what happened was your daddy put that mask on, and oh my Lord, he looked like a half-naked Hannibal Lecter. And 9 months later, here you were. No, that never happened. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. That's going to be it for me up front here. Appreciate it.